All right, I'm here with members of the SVSU softball team. First off, congratulations on clinching a share of the regular season championship this weekend. We'll start with Coach. What does it mean to this program to get an accomplishment like this past Saturday, something that hasn't happened since 2009, and to have it happen in your second season? What does that mean for you as a coach and for this program?
It was good. But if anything, out of all the things that we want to accomplish, I think this is the one that, as far as postseason, means the least. But it's also always good to do something that hasn't been done for a long time. Obviously, nothing to do with me. It's all what these guys do. But I think being able to do that, you said first time since 2009. It's always a good thing. But we're not finished. We still definitely have a lot more work ahead of us.
I know it was a interesting situation at our field this weekend. We had some scoreboard malfunctions, so no one really knew what the final score was at the end of that second game. But for any of the players here, what did it kind of mean to you guys when you found out that you guys clinched part of that regular season championship?
It was pretty cool, to be quite honest. I've always wanted to do it, so actually being able to do it was pretty surreal.
All right, we'll shift gears a little bit, moving on from this past weekend and head into this weekend. Where you guys are the number 2 seed in the GLIAC Tournament, something you've won the last 2 years, looking for 3 in a row, which is a hard thing to do in any sport. It doesn't matter what it is. But what are you guys looking forward to? Any of you, Ryan, from the coaching perspective or a player perspective, what are you looking forward to this weekend for the tournament? Something you guys have won twice already.
I'm looking forward to be playing in the tournament in Chicago. We played there last year, but it's a lot of fun, obviously, and it's exciting to see the teams. We don't play them twice every day, so it's like we just go in and we dominate as we do. And seeing the team once, every team, it's kind of up for grabs. So it's a lot of fun to compete in those situations.
Yeah, I would agree with that, and I think it'll be a fun experience. Obviously, we have these guys they've been here 4, 5, and 6 years and been through it, but I think it'll be fun for our freshmen. Maybe a little bit overwhelming at first, but it's a nice experience. The GLIAC does a really good job with hosting it there at Rosemont. And ideally, if you win, just playing one game a day, that's different than what we do all year. And it's nice. You can focus on 7 innings and do your job and kind of go home. So I think that makes it a little different environment too. But yeah, overall, I think we're all looking forward to getting back there and hopefully taking care of business.
From a coach's perspective, what's something you might be emphasizing going into this weekend as you guys prepare for that tournament?
Final exams. So it's exam week, so we got a couple days off here. And I think we might do it a little bit different than programs. There are things that we work more on, trying to understand, game strategy, the mental side, things like that. But I think what we try to do as far as keeping players physically and mentally fresh is give them some time off when needed, especially being the end of the year. We play a lot of games in a short amount of time just so they can physically, get back to where they need to be, but mentally also. And then, like I said, most importantly, it's exam week, which is what we're here for. Academics is always first and then softball second. But we'll put the work in when we get back in it Wednesday and Thursday, and we'll be ready to go.
You mentioned the facility in Rosemont that will have the tournament, and we played the same facility last year for the tournament. Do you think that gives you guys a little bit better of an advantage, knowing the park we're about to play in, doing it last year, knowing the area? Obviously, you guys know the teams we play. You play them twice, 4 times a year every year. But knowing that facility, since you were there last year, do you feel like that's going to be a little bit of an edge coming in, something you'll know a little bit more this year than you did last year, day one?
Let's see from an infield and pitching perspective, I would think they would have something there. It's a turf field and it's a lot faster. It's actually a deeper park too because it's a professional stadium. But yeah, I don't play on the field, so I'm sure that that might change for these guys.
I don't really think so. I mean, you just have to get used to honestly the planes because they can be distracting. It's kind of probably the biggest hindrance that we're going to face because we have 11 new eyes that will be looking at planes. But I don't really think so. It's just quicker. I mean, it's turf, so it's more predictable. They got to see it last year. I just think if we go have fun and just enjoy it, it's anyone's game.
As a pitcher, I like the deeper fields.
You like it? Yeah, that makes sense. It might be different. I mean, besides the surface, maybe we won't have wind, which kind of really affected us at home in our last probably 6 or 8 games. Some good, some bad. Good for pitchers, bad for hitters probably. So hopefully it'll be just, a little bit better conditions that way too.